Alrighty, welcome back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are continuing on with Hellfire Descent. It's been a little while since we've seen our characters, and now we are seeing what happens in the aftermath of the events under the Dragonborn manor. But before we be going on to what comes next, we need to find out just what happened within that manor. So, our good turtle Tortufu is going to be telling us how it went down.
Well, when we last joined our mischievous mercenaries, the tyrant Queen Silvara, who was awakened after being sealed for centuries, was in the middle of debating the finer points of ruling through force to bring peace with Valtari. After making many cogent points and asking each party member their opinion, Seyoza took Nelly out of the arena. Gotta keep the little child safe. Seeing that as a chance to fulfill his clerical oaths, Memphesh got ready to attack the queen. Reluctant but resolute, the queen responded in kind, and the battle began. After a harrowing combat session that included not just the queen, but two massive snakes, the party, San Sayoza, Tristan, Arthur, and of course Nelly, managed to eke out a hollow victory, when, at the last second, the queen fled, escaping her prison and heading off into the world. Once peace was reached, the party grabbed all the loot they could and fled as well, because as soon as the reptilian royal had left, the underground citadel began to crumble away to nothing. And now they began their journey back home to Baldur's Gate to turn in the quest that sent them on this wild ride.
We are going to be, go ahead and take your point, but we are going to be joining our party not on their voyage back, but outside of the city of Baldur's Gate. The party has had some time to rest, recuperate, and really get a feel for what's been going on of late. In the travels, the monk Asher has decided to leave behind the party, having completed his task within the dungeon. So the party is once again with its core members. Upon returning into the city, you see the walls are even more heavily defended than they first were when you left. It's looking like it's going to be very hard to get back into the city. What would the party like to do?
Tartufo...
Didn't we?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Tartufo will turn to, who was it? It was, Kenjiro, and who else did we leave behind?
Naveen. It has been several days since then.
Well, didn't they go back to Baldur's Gate to check on what's going on?
Briefly, but it's been a little bit since then as well.
Well, Tartufo asked, was this like this when you guys were here last?
This one saw that it was beginning, unfortunately. The stress between the Flaming Fist and those that are refugees have gotten... Well, the line is getting more straight. Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get back in, isn't it?
This one believes it will be nigh impossible.
Didn't we sneak out of a tunnel?
Yes, and we were given something to hail the above table. I forgot the name. Was it the Flaming Fist? Okay. To hail the Flaming Fist whenever we were ready to re-enter?
This one doubts that will work. The Flaming Fist has become very busy. Yeah. Well, I might be able to get us in. You hear from Arthur in the back. I have some friends in the church.
Ah, that'll be very helpful. Above table, I'm going to say something to Zatari, but I don't know if she can because of the curse. So, tell me if it needs to be retconned, but...
Okay.
That's lovely to go through the church. I you to stop by them anyway.
Fair enough. Well, I'll go see if I can find anybody. Y'all wait here?
All right.
He gives a wave as he's still missing his breastplate as he rushes off. What would the party like to do while they are waiting?
We're next to the
While
walls.
we're... Go ahead.
No, you already gave me the go ahead before. It's your turn.
If it seems like we're going to have a few minutes, I'll... Mid-Fash will go up to Tortufu and sort of ask him, Tortufu, we've been traveling together for a while, and I hope you would trust me a little bit, but I've been working on a little pick-me-up, if you will, to help us in between combats, and I need somebody to help me finish my last trials of it. I need a person to test it for me. Would you be so kind as to help me?
A pick-me-up, huh?
Yes, it's sort of like a health potion, but it's not really a health potion. It's something that I've been dabbling with my kit here, and I think I've finally cracked it, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I just need somebody to try it.
Are you already holding up the bottle?
Not yet, no. But there is a catch. To ensure it, I might need to hit you just to make sure it works. I won't hit you hard, just enough to sting a little.
Okay.
So, Cece, out of above game, if I'm like, I just want to sort of like slap him really hard, but not like, obviously just something like to take like a point or two of health off just to make it,
Yeah, you can
worth
take
it.
You'll do
Yeah, hold on.
your strength, 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. 1 plus my strength modifier. How do I roll that? Oh, no, I guess
Just
it's just good.
roll.
Oh, jeez, Willie.
You would roll. You modifier 2, so you would do 3 damage.
Okay.
He's not dodging, so you
So-
just slap the crap out of him.
So yes, so as soon as Tartufu consents to being hit, Minfax just wails off and just smacks him across the face as hard as he can. And of course, the Tufu's big enough, so it's like, probably not going to hurt that much.
Like love tap.
So after that, I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay, Tartufu?
Tortuga just does the equivalent of a shrug, like, Are you gonna hit me
Okay.
for real or?
That's good. That's good. So hold on one second. So I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my healer kits. Uses of my healer kits. Give you that back. So technically it's full health. But what I wanted to do is, if you bear with me, could you roll a D100 for me real quick, Tortufu?
All right.
So now, as you're rolling, just to give you a heads up, like, I haven't perfected this just yet, and you'll see why. 37 he tosses. So I'm gonna send you a message really quick. Oh, you got lucky. Okay. So I hand over like a small little vial, and I tell you, it's like, I just sent you a message. And I'm like, here, try this. I haven't perfected it. So tell me, what does it taste like? Is it good?
Tartufa just pours the contents into his mouth. Tastes like water.
Okay.
Clean water. Not like lake water.
All right, thank you. And after that, like, I'll whip out like a little notepad and start taking notes and scribbling. Thank you for helping me with that. I shall make notes of this so we can keep track of this flavor for later.
All right.
And basically, that's all I want to do, unless, like, if Val wants to step in, and I look over to Val, like, Val, would you like to try?
No, I have no qualms with testing it out.
Nelly pokes her head over from behind Valtari's hip. They seem curious at what's
Nelly,
going on.
Val, are you willing to let me strike you?
Whenever you start to say that, because Nelly was noticed, whenever you start to say that, she's going to narrow her eyes a little bit, but as soon as you mention to her, she's going to be like, oh, yes, that's fine.
Yes. So just for poops and squirts. And then, all right.
Before Minthash hits hits Valtari, though, she is going to tell Nelly and Infernal that we're just testing something out. It is okay.
She has her knife in her hand.
No stabbing Minthash. He is a friend. I agreed to help him test something.
I sort of give her an eye, like, easy. So do that, and then, like, your health will probably just cover it all. So that's my second use of that. And would you mind throwing a D100 for me, my dear friend?
Beep, beep,
Also, do note this is a use that can only, of course, Valtari will bet, can be only done once a day, so you will not be able to benefit from the healer action again per day.
Okay.
Is it? I thought it was short rest.
Oh, no, it is short rest, you're right. I misremembered.
Yeah.
So we have
All
this
right,
exact
Val.
thing.
This one is for you. As I hand you over the little vial, I'm like, please tell me what is that like?
Oh, I'm wondering if this is actually a thing in D&D.
Yeah, I was wondering that too at a game. Like, it was like, because some of them I just sort of found off a random list, but it's like, it has to be something, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has homebrew stuff, so it's probably from one of those. But
Okay. She will respond. Tastes very sweet, almost like what I've heard about something called bubblegum.
Okay. Thank you both for indulging me with this. And like, I'll get out my notebook and sort of make notes and sort of put it back in my kit. Thank you. And like I said, if we, in between combats, if we just need a quick pick-me-up, I can use my healer kits only so often, and we can't use it too often. So we just got to be careful with it.
Very fair, but good to have it just in case.
Yeah, and that's it for me. Thank you.
I just thought of something.
oh,
Yeah, I'm sending it. We can continue on though.
is there anything else this party would like to do while they're waiting for Arthur to return?
While we wait, it might be a good idea to divvy up the magic items that haven't been claimed.
Y'all can do that in chat.
Fair enough.
While that is going on, we are going to switch not to Arthur, but deeper into the city. Because as of this moment, just as the party is returning, there's a conversation going on inside the city at a certain little office. It's a little dingy, but it is important. Let us switch over there. As Cyrus, you've been trying to follow your investigation, and it has led you here to the office of the Precision Pursuits to talk to a man named Dorian Thiel, who seems to be involved with the group that you are looking for.
Come on. Could you give me a hint of where they are? I hear they could use some help.
Unfortunately, I cannot. I do not know where they are. I've sent people to look, but no such luck as of yet.
All right. You know, we're on the direction they left. How long ago they've been gone?
Been almost a month now. They were heading down south, but they could be anywhere at this point.
Oh, right.
If you're interested,
Is there
I'll
anything
be
else you can
heading
offer me?
on to where they are. Unfortunately not. I do have an informant coming in to speak with me in a few hours. You could wait for their arrival as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I might. Few hours, you say?
Yeah.
All right, I'll probably just step outside for a moment.
Of course.
But yeah, I'll wait.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have no intentions of getting in the way of the fist.
Have they, are they given any information on anything that they've seen?
On who?
Any demons coming up? Any issues with any shadowy figures? Just anybody you've noticed that you've heard about recently besides anyone else?
It was the individual from the Dead 3 incident that escaped, but it's been quiet ever since. No sign of him as far as we know.
All right. And you said they had what were their descriptions again? You said a turtle?
Yes, Tortufu. Tortufu and Memtash are the main two that I've been working with. A spiked turtle and a Dragonborn. I believe he is a crystal Dragonborn. Neither of them are particularly good with people, but decent individuals in a fight.
Well, I thank you for your hospitality.
There was also a woman who joined shortly before the raid. Her name is Valtari, a tiefling. Bright pink, tends to be a little bit happier than the other two. And then there was another, what was his name? Seoza, I think. He turned up during the raid itself and seemed to have made a partnership with the group. Don't know much about him, as they left shortly after they found the boy.
Well, we only pray that they are safe wherever they may be.
There's hope. They were going on a simple herb gathering job. There was brief word that something had accosted them and they were investigating something, but that is simply a rumor, unfortunately.
They may need aid.
Maybe, but as for where they are and what's been going on, it's unfortunately unknown. Wandering in the forest is going to lose more people. I haven't heard from the team I sent to track them down.
Have you heard from anybody you've sent anywhere?
I've only sent one crew after them. Something's going on in that forest, and until I've heard from more, I don't want to send more. At least not until we know more about what's going on. The ally they had recently came back for a brief stint. A tabaxi by the name of Kenjiro. He didn't come here, so unfortunately I've only based on rumors. Something had happened. And he was going back to assist them. He left about a week ago.
that's all I need from you for now. I'm just gonna keep watch outside for a moment, stretch my legs.
Feel free. Just try not to bother anybody.
Of
I get
course.
enough noise complaints as it is. You see, he picks
Gosh.
up an ink pen and starts to write.
Alright. Cyrus would stand up, kind of just walk out, and he's just gonna kind of walk around, mind his keep an eye on things, and just kind of waste time for a couple hours. As he said, he's got someone coming by in a few hours for something.
There we go. You step out into the hall and don't really see much of anything out there. It's all pretty quiet, considering you're in one of the lower ends of the city.
Yeah.
It's not the slums, but it's not too far away.
He'll just kind of just look out a window for a while, just sit in kind of silent contemplation, watching the streets below, watching the passerbys that move, and just kind of take in the scenery around him.
There. As this is ongoing elsewhere, a couple hours later, Arthur does return with a priest garbed in white. Hey y'all, I'm back. Hope it didn't take too long.
Don't
Arthur,
worry, we entertained ourselves.
Most likely, Arthur will come back to see Tortufu doing push-ups or something.
It looks like the city's been mostly locked down, but there's an influx of a few priests that have been paid through. They're going to be taking a wagon in, and my friends are willing to help get us in.
So,
That is
I
good.
must ask, Arthur, are we basically being smuggled back into the city?
I wouldn't say that. He kind of scratches his chin. It doesn't meet your eye.
I would. That sounds exactly like smuggling.
No. It's not smuggling. No need to worry about anything like that. It's just quiet entering so we don't draw too much attention.
Well, we will be meeting with officials at some point, so if they do not want us there anymore, they will surely kick us out then.
Yeah. It's better just to get into the city to see them. They're not really talking much to the people on the outside anymore.
Question. How big is this cart that you're gonna be bringing me in?
There's a couple. You'll be able to get in there, don't worry. I made sure.
Is it a covered cart or?
Yeah. It's a covered
I
wagon.
don't know. Oh, okay, good. Last thing, do you have like some kind of tarp or large bolt of cloth that you can use to disguise me as, I guess, a pile of crates?
We won't need to. It's fine. They've already been checked through.
Oh, all right, that works out for me. You know, what's the situation with the flaming fists going on right now? Because we do have those badges, don't we?
Currently, the Fist has locked down the city. They aren't letting anyone in. At least, pretty much not anyone. Been a whole mess.
Well, that's all. That's all I need to know. When do we leave?
We're heading out now. Come on. I'll show you the way.
Youtube just like picks himself up because he was doing push-ups while while having that conversation, and he gets up and starts walking.
Arthur takes you about an hour away from the city, in which you see a small caravan is awaiting. Everyone here is dressed in bright white robes with the sigil of a book emblazoned over their chests.
Is it a recognizable thing or unknown thing?
It is known as a pretty common church, as it is the Church of Ogham.
They
So
autumn?
oh,
Ogham. Oghma. Ogma. Sorry. Ogma.
so you mentioned these were some friends of yours or compatriots?
Yeah, I met him a while back. We tend to follow different teachings, but it's always good to know other clergies.
Very valid. That was honestly what I was getting at, was if you were a follower of this.
Good afternoon, my friends. I see you, according to Arthur, have had some trouble getting into the city. As a veiled woman approaches.
Yes, well, we've just been out of the city for a while on a quest, and it seems a lot has changed since we last were here.
Unfortunately, it is the way of the city. Even us of the cloistered scholars have had issues getting in. It has taken quite a lot to allow our pupils to return to the city.
Well, thanks for helping us.
Thanks is not needed. Only the will of our Lord must be followed, and as it seems, he has interest in bringing you to the city as well.
Oh, has he shared why he has that interest?
He never does, but there is always a reason for our Lord's work. There is something that you know that needs to be shared, apparently.
We know something?
In trade for this information, he wishes us to bring you to where you need to be.
Well, we do have information to share with the Flaming Fist when we get in the city, so perhaps it is that we need to share.
Perhaps. But it can wait for now. For now, we must get you ready.
Is there anything in particular that needs to be done?
You are handed a set of robes just like hers.
Ah, so we will be acting as though we are of the same faith?
Yes, a cloistered scholar.
Artufa's gonna look around. Does any of these robed individuals look big or bulky?
There's actually two of them that you think might be a very large Dragonborn and or a Goliath.
Well, judging by those two, you guys actually might have a robe that will fit me.
We do. Arthur was very specific.
Huh. This is the first pair of clothes that'll actually have that'll fit.
Well, the turtles from the south are not the most interested in our faith. We do have some from time to time. You are handed a large robe that will fit even you. You will unfortunately need to hide your gear within the crates. I hope this is not too much of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have no qualms. Sorry, Tortufu, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna have Valtari ask. Or did they hand a cloak to Nelly as well?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she will kind of try to explain the situation a little bit to Nelly, but also not fully explain it, if that makes sense.
Out of curiosity, at this point, 1 second. I think Nelly would have enough grasp of common to kind of get the gist of what the lady is saying. I mean,
They have a kind of grasp, but they're still not fully fluent.
28
Also,
hours worth.
yeah, also at her age, would you really understand being smuggled into a city?
Considering
At
she's
her
an
age?
urchin.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I
Background
retract
is
my
important
statement.
here.
I retract my statement.
She smuggled herself into the city once before.
Yeah.
And she smuggled herself into our hearts.
Yep. And then she stole them with Tristan's help.
Yep.
But y'all are given the robes, and y'all's gear is packed away in crates. Tristan declines the offer, however. I think I'd rather keep my things to myself, thank you. I have a few ways that I might be able to get into the city myself. It would be a good test to see if the old ways work.
Fair.
So I
Make
think
sure
I'll
to
be
stay
splitting
safe.
off from here. If you need me, you know how to find me. He gives Veltari a wink.
She is going to smirk and shake her head and blow him a cheeky little playful kiss and go, "Stay safe out there. Don't want to see you on any wanted posters."
They'd never get my face right. Before he vanishes into the darkness of the wood behind y'all off the road.
Or so Dufu will offhandedly say, "They never get anyone's face right on those. Oh, look that scary."
But the rest of y'all are suited up and brought in to the city. Y'all are mostly in the wagons. And y'all don't really see what's going on, but y'all hear a lot of complaining and yelling the closer y'all get to the gate. It sounds like the individuals being kept out of the city are becoming more and more stressed that they are being left out here and abandoned. You actually hear things hitting the covered wagon as people are throwing things at the wagon as it passes.
Tartufu,
Go ahead.
oh, Tartufu presumably is in the back of one of these wagons. Who's in the wagon with him?
You're with the party.
Okay, Tartufu is going to shift the squishier people like Nelly and Valtari in front of him, so his back is facing outward to where they're throwing shit. Trying to be protective turtles, you know.
It's not making it to where y'all are, but it is hitting
gonna
up
do
against the canvas of the covered wagon.
Still gonna do it just in case something a little more dangerous gets thrown.
There. How is Memphash and Veltari taking this? Nelly doesn't seem to be liking it at all.
Yeah.
So when you
Valtari
say-
is... Oh, go ahead, Minfash.
Yep, you first.
I was just gonna say, Valtari is mostly going to be just trying to comfort Nelly. And I'm presuming it's only us in this wagon, none of the other people from the
No, y'all's group was too
sect.
big.
Okay, that's what I thought. Then
Y'all
yeah,
do
she's
know
just
one
gonna
of the sect is driving the wagon, though.
Yeah.
Is our gear in here with us, or is that in
No,
another
it's in
wagon?
another wagon.
Tartufu's gonna grip his hand into a fist and open it, you know, like he's missing his hammer just in case something happens.
Anything from Nethalit? Not Nethalit, fucking Memphash.
Just a quick question out of game. Like I maybe I missed it, but is this wagon covered? Like, is it
Yeah.
a covered wagon or within it?
Canvas
Okay.
covered. You can hear things
And
hitting the canvas, but it doesn't look like it's ripping.
We're going
okay,
all
I am going
down
to.
here.
So is Tartufu in the front or in the back of this wagon?
He's in the back near the entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of scooch up towards the front and sort of try to poke my head out and look around and sort of see exactly what's tossing stuff.
You can't see it too well as people, the driver is in the way, but you see the sight of flying mud.
Oh, Oop. I just peek back in and be like, guys, they're throwing mud at us. So I don't think it's too dangerous right now, but they don't seem happy.
It'll be fine.
How far
Okay.
away are they? Are they like pressing on the? Sorry, are they pressing on the cart or they're just a
No.
distance away?
You can't see them, but you could, from based on the sounds, they're at least a couple, about 5-10 feet on the side of the road, probably.
Okay.
Is there a seat like where the entrance in the back of the wagon is? Is there a seat there, or is it just like a flat area?
Flat area because you have seats along the side, but not at the entrance because that's where people climb in.
Okay. I was just asking because if there was one, Tortuga was set there to keep so no one could like climb in behind us.
Yeah. You can sit on the floor in front of it.
Yeah. Whenever you said it's just our party, does that include our NPCs other than Nelly, or just
Naveen
player
is
characters?
elsewhere, but Aldrich, and Kenjiro are with you. Arthur is up towards the front with one of the
Okay.
other wagons.
Okay.
Because his connection to the churches lets him walk with them.
Yeah. Valtari's probably going to look at Aldrich and Kendiro and say, "Seems that we put you guys in a precarious situation by having you join us."
There are many problems within the world. We need to be in the city. It is fine.
True, but because of us, you had left when you were already in it.
And much has happened since.
Yes, indeed it has, and I appreciate your help out there. It was much appreciated.
You'll see a darkness start to overtake the wagon. As y'all find the wagon passing through shade, you're pretty sure you're going through the gate itself. And you can hear there's another thing of voices that's changing from the chants of those outside wanting in. Now you're dealing with a group of people that seem to want the refugees out. Keep them out. Keep them out. Invasion. Outsiders cannot be trusted. Kind of thing.
Val's going to get a very disgusted look on her face, but not really say much.
Tufu has no such compulsion. He's gonna be like, "Go, what a bunch of dicks."
This one believes it is the tension between the refugees of El Thorel and the denizens of Waters Deep, Nyan. It
Yes.
seems the two have been at odds, Nyan. And things are getting worse, Nyan.
I can understand them fearing their own safety, but I feel there's better ways to handle it than this, but I've been away for a while, so I'm not sure what's going on, so I might not be the best to speak on the matter.
It takes about an hour and a half for y'all to reach the churches, and we all are finally let free behind the church. Well,
And this is a... Oh, sorry.
I gotta stay here, so Naveen and I will have some work to do, but if you need us, you can always find us here in the Church District, or the Temple District.
And the temple we arrived at was of the same religion as the...
Of Ogum, yes.
Okay.
Ogma.
Val is going to turn to the rest of the group and go, do you think we need to report what happened now, or do you think I could look into something here before we leave?
Also, do note, the job you'll earn isn't even for the Fist. The Fist
Yeah.
wouldn't be the one you'll be reporting to, it's Dorian. With with precision pursuits.
I thought the job we were on was for the guy who ran the herb shop.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
did it through Dorian.
Yeah.
The
Seeing as you've been
original
gone.
quest giver was Selwyn for Selwyn's herbs. Dorian's y'all's man in the middle, effectively.
Alright, so we gotta go to Dorian. But,
Or you can go to Selwyn, it doesn't really matter.
I feel like Dorian would not be happy of us, like, cutting him out of the equation in that way. I mean, he's a mercenary broker,
Yeah.
so I don't think that would be a good idea. But, Tartufo will turn to Voltari. What do you need to do?
I remember I should be checked over from whenever we were at the mansion, remember?
Oh, right, the weird shit.
Yes, I would love to no longer want to do that.
Yeah, I second that. Do they know about that kind of stuff at this church? I look over at, like, but presumably there are still members of the clergy around, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know about weird shit?
We know about many things. Another individual speaks to you. You thought it was the same woman you were talking to when you first came in? This one's the guy.
Oh. Man, those robes do nothing to differentiate between the sexes.
That is the point of them. We are one under the cloistered scholars. One person under knowledge, seeking and learning.
Oh. Then you probably want these robes back, huh?
Yes, I do believe they would suit us better than you.
Tartufo, like, pulls the robes off of him.
Thank you.
Basically, look.
Yeah.
looks like
Valtari
that-
will gracefully take hers off.
Nelly
Just
tries
fuck-
to do the same, gets tangled in the hood and ends up falling over.
Oh no! Valtari quickly scoops up the Nelly and helps her take it off.
But, so it sounds like Altari's going to be remaining here while the others head on?
Yes, I think we've been gone a little while. We should definitely report back to Dorian. Let him know we're alive.
I think that myself and Valithra would head to the Hearthstone. It has been long since we've been able to rest. You hear from Aldrich.
Wait.
Elite.
Not
Isn't
Valithra, Volthira. No, need Volthira fucking Ferris.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, Lether is from the different cafe. I was about to freak out. Where the fuck is that lady?
It's Ferris. That was referred to. My bad.
You scared me.
Kenjiro
But,
also states that he's going to go with Aldrich to make sure the group is safe.
Yes. Yes, go rest up, you two. Or you three, technically. Val is going to ask Nelly if she wants to stay with her or go with Tortufu and Minthash.
She's gonna take your hand.
She will chuckle and then turn to Minthash and Tortufu and go, once I finish up here, I'll meet you back at the inn.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay by yourself? Tartufo looks at you and Ellie. Tartufo is the protective guide type.
Valtari will shrug and go, they have not seemed hostile, and They are close to Arthur and Naveen, at least Arthur, and I'm presuming Naveen as well. So I trust them enough to be by myself here. If you wish to stay with me, I will not say no to it.
You hear from Nelly. We shouldn't split the party.
Does she say that in common?
No, it's still an infernal.
Damn.
She does make a point.
She's
Yes,
an
she
infernal. Can you
does.
speak that, Beezus?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I can't remember who can and who can't.
So far, I think the only one who can't is Tartufo.
Of the
Oh.
4 of us left, yes, Tortufu's the only one.
I don't know if Dan Gorf's character can speak Infernal.
He's also not here, so.
Yeah.
But how do you respond to little Nelly?
She will turn to Memphash and Tortufu. Remember, Tortufu cannot understand and relay what Nelly said to Tortufu.
Oh, she's learning the golden rule.
If we think we should report in first, we can come back here later.
We will always be here and accepting of anyone that is seeking knowledge. Feel free to return when you are needed, or you feel that you need to.
There are a few things I wish to ask other than just this, so perhaps it's best if I come back at a more convenient time.
Then we will see you soon. Stay safe among your travels between the pages.
Tartufo looks confused and looks around. Are we in a book?
Every story is being written all around you. One day your story may be written down as well. Based on the machinations of our Lord, it is very likely that your story will need writing. So stay safe. The hero's tale is never an easy one.
Well,
Val's
hopefully
gonna-
I can read by then. So sorry.
You're good, you're good. Val will chuckle and then go, I just realized, did we ever introduce ourselves? I know we were very busy trying to get in the city.
Your names are already known to us. Valtari, Tortufu, Memphash, Seoza, and Nelly.
I figured Arthur had informed you of our names. I just, introductions
Arthur
to
did
say
not
which one we are.
need to, for the path is bright.
All right then. Well, we will see you again at some point.
He gives you a small bow.
She will kind of do a mixture of a bow and a curtsy.
Fair.
Tartufo tries to copy the bow he does.
It's much harder since you don't bend at the waist. Because you
Where
don't
do you
really
toilet
have a
come from?
waist. You just kind of bend your legs forward.
Am I doing it? Did I do it?
But the goodbyes are said. Kenjiro, Aldrich, and the others head off in one direction, while Arthur and Naveen remain behind. And you are finally on your way for the first time in a good long while back to Precision Pursuits. Is there anything you'd like to do along the way?
As we're walking, do we pass any place we've been before?
Yeah, you're in the city.
Yeah, but specifically in the city, do we pass any places that me and Memphash and Valtari have been before?
A couple places you've been, similar places, but nowhere of importance.
Oh, I was just wondering if we passed by that alley where we all got jumped by kobolds.
No, that was up in the north.
Ah,
Are we passing by like a marketplace where like there's like street vendors of like fresh baked bread and stuff like that?
Not where you are. Y'all missed
Okay.
the markets when y'all first came through. It's not far from Precision Pursuits, but y'all won't go through it.
Fair enough.
But
Or you could probably. Oh, sorry.
as that is going on, Cyrus, you hear the door open behind you. And you see
Alright.
an unlikely individual walk in. A young girl. No white hair and ridiculously young. She can't be older than about 8.
Oh shit, Molly.
I thought Molly was.
Little girl,
Do
are you
what?
in trouble?
Hellfire?
Sorry. It was more to myself. I just thought Molly was blonde.
No, Molly's white haired.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Cyrus?
Little girl, are you in trouble? Do you need help?
Mr. Rosewood, I am not. As she walks up to the desk, completely unbothered by your questioning.
Completely bothered by her answering.
Mr. Steele, you were waiting for information on the return of your allies? Yes, Molly, it is good to see you. Well, there is rumors that things have gotten hairy down in the south. Strange goings on and a strange mist. Really? That lot does find themselves getting into trouble more often than not. But they'll be in the middle of it. Yes, that does seem to be the case. However, there is also rumors of individuals moving on the outskirts of the city. Oh, any idea who they are? Not yet. I have reason to believe there'll be people of interest. Well then, we'll be needing to keep an eye out on them. Mr. Cyrus? Or Mr. Rosewood? She turns to you.
Yes.
Is your family okay? I heard they had some issues getting in.
For now, not too certain. I've been on the front lines more than I'd like to be, so I ain't been home just to check on them.
That is unfortunate. I wish you... It's at that point there's a soft knock at the door. Molly, were you followed?
More guests?
Unknown. As Molly is going to move off to the side of the desk.
Cyrus will stand up and just put a hand on the sword.
You see Dorian's doing the same, as the door is indeed going to open. As you see an individual walk into the room. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Friend of yours, Steele?
As you see a man dressed in red and black, his face completely covered and enshrouded with shadows. Well, Steele, it has been some time. I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you yet. No, but we have crossed paths. Cyrus, you see he is walking up. You see weapons hidden all over his body and a long rapier at his hip.
Not a
Real
step
quick.
closer, friend.
What's up, Tortufu?
Am I the only one who's just seeing a black screen, or is that just?
Yeah, you can't see right now. You're not here.
Okay, just making sure. Because I could see before.
Yeah, I had to fix it.
Don't come any closer, friend. Not sure what you want here, but you can speak from over there.
Or you'll do what, Mr. Rosewood? As he steps right up into your face.
Whatever needs to happen. Whatever I need to do. Just stay over here and talk it out.
Brave but foolish. Mr. Steele, I believe it is time your meddling is dealt with. I've had quite enough of your people getting in the way, so I must apologize ahead of time for the stains that are going to be left. As he snaps his fingers and the door bursts open once again.
He's gonna draw his blade.
It's going
Oh,
down.
As a group of individuals runs into the room.
now it's starting to look like a fair fight.
I don't think fair is going to be the word, but fight as you will. I look forward to dealing with any survivors. You are not here. Go away. This is
Well,
the
but I
point
want to be.
in which we are going to need some initiatives.
Oh, okay. Let's
Let me get
move
the...
down to a sitting position.
Do I have this on here? Did I forget to do this? Yeah, I did. I'll deal with it later. But you see Dorian and Molly both draw weapons.
Ready for me to roll?
Yes, the turn order is now up.
Cool. Oh, I should have added. I forgot to add it, but it's fix it right now.
Roll you. Dorian's already there. The first one to be able to react is Molly, who's going to take advantage of you being allowed to hide. Dorian, on the other hand, is going to jump across the table, brandishing his rapier and making an attack at the individual in front of him. He makes 2 quick stabs with his rapier, and then quick shots one of the other individuals behind him with a crossbow. Both rapier strikes are lazily blocked by this man's gauntlet, which you see now it's now has spikes, curved spikes coming out the back of it, and he easily blocks both blows. Cyrus, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Cool. Let's do this then. Cyrus is going to brandish his longsword, and it's going to, the runes along with the blade are going to glow faintly. I will bonus action cast Divine Favor, and I'll just point, and I'll say once again, last chance. Turn around and leave.
He doesn't even draw on his weapon. He doesn't seem to give a fuck.
I know.
Also,
he
do
doesn't.
note, if you have a shield, I don't think it's currently attached. Probably on your back.
Yeah. I didn't think I did. It is
Yeah.
definitely on my back right now because I was sitting down and stuff.
Yeah, so on your sheet, make sure to go down to your shield and click the shield so it's now hidden. It should affect your armor class. I already did it for you, but in future. So it automatically updates your AC on your token, so I won't have to keep asking. So what you gonna do?
Seeing that, I don't like where this is going. I will take a swipe at him.
Okay.
Just kind of Fallen Dorian's lead. $17 to hit.
He sidesteps it easily.
Cool.
You
Love
only miss by a couple inches.
Don't think I've got any reactions to assist that, but all right, that's it.
Alrighty. He is then going to start to laugh as he fades from existence.
What, we dealing with ghosts now?
Will bring us to this individual who is going to rush forward with a mace, and he is going to attack at Cyrus. Cyrus, that is going to hit you for 6 bludgeoning damage. If you click on your token, you should be able to minus it right off the top.
Yeah, I was looking at one of my features that I might have wanted to use, but I said no. All right, -6 damage.
That will bring us then to the second individual, who is going to step into Cyrus's face and attack with a spear, lunging forward, but you manage to block it with your blade before they give a shout to the individual next to him, who uses their reaction to make another attack. They are going to hit you again, Cyrus, catching you in the leg with their mace for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Still have concentration on my spell.
There's a crash as Dorian blocks the... Or not crash, you managed to take the hit and you were kind of thrown back into the table as there's a loud thud. Some of the stuff falling off of the table itself.
The one that just hit me, I will expend my... I'll use Channel Divinity to rebuke the violent.
Okay.
And they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Roll the ability. You can use your action to force the attacker to make a wisdom on a take radiant damage equal to the damage it dealt. They're going to save, so take 7 radiant damage in return. That uses both their reaction and your reaction. Whenever you use your reaction, go into your tokens and select this little one that has a circle with a cross through it to show you don't have reactions. You reset it on your turn.
Okay, I see.
That is going to bring us to this individual who is going to rush around their friend, going this way to try to get into Dorian's desk, finding Molly here, and Molly is ready and moves like a blur, a stiletto knife in her hand. She is going to take 2 quick stabs, both of them finding their mark, and they are going to do... a total of 22 damage to the one in front of her, which is gonna bloody them and break Molly's. As they weren't ready to see this, they are going to stumble back before lashing out at her. Molly is quick enough, she is going to sidestep the attack as she tries to drive the stiletto deeper into the creature's, or the person's chest. That is going to bring us to this individual who is going to cast a spell. He is going to throw down the spell Darkness. Where are my spells? Give me them. It is 15-foot radius, meaning it would be 3 squares across. One more.
I don't like the looks of that.
Is that what I need? I need to go over there real quick. Circle? Nope, it is not yet. Boop.
Love it.
That's what I wanted. Is this entire area is covered in darkness.
No, she just took blind fighting.
Brings us to these two. They are moving up in the dark and making attack against Dorian, as they seem to be able to work in the dark just fine. As they are going to make an advantage attack against Dorian. Dorian's still going to manage to block it, however, seeing it coming. Just downstairs, however, Tortufu, Valtari, Nelly, and Memthesh, you hear the sound of crashing once again upstairs, where you know Precision Pursuits to be.
Oh, not
shit.
again.
Well, I hope you're ready for a fight, Tortufu.
I look over at Valtari. Have you ever known me not to be?
That was a rhetorical question, Tortufu.
What's rhetorical?
She will pat him on the back. Not by thinking now is not the good time to explain rhetorical.
I need a
Ugh.
inter thingy initiative from each of you.
There we go.
You got there.
Give me 1 second. Okay, my token is there. Good.
The party rolled pretty low.
Yep.
That is then going to bring us to Molly, as Molly is going to continue to attempt to duel who she was fighting. Unfortunately, with disadvantage, she doesn't find her mark, as she tends to protect the desk in front of her. Bringing us to Dorian, as he shouts out, "We need to find that mage!" But he is going to get attacked, causing him to duck and do his best to attack those he's fighting. He is going to miss as well. Cyrus, you cannot see anything at all.
I may not be able to see, but I have faith that my attacks will land true. I will strike at the ones in front of me. Disadvantage?
Yep, disadvantage.
Yeah.
You can't actually
Okay.
see what
Oops,
you're
I
attacking.
forgot. Yeah, forgot to hit the right button. But second
Unfortunately,
roll.
they are going to miss with the 5.
No. What did I roll? Oh, I did roll.
Or is it? Yeah, that's an attack,
Yep.
not damage.
Yeah, I was just double checking. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was the 5.
So
Right.
you feel your blade catch nothing but chair.
Shit. All right. I am. That's all I got. That's fine. I'm gonna see if I can move. No, I can't really move. I'm surrounded. Got a desk behind me.
Yep.
I'm in darkness. That's it.
That is going to bring us to Nelly, who's keeping up with Veltari as y'all are rushing up the stairs. This individual is going to attack Cyrus.
They don't have advantages of being unseen by me because of the alert feat.
That is surprise, not hidden. If I roll alert, because I believe alert only saves you from being surprised.
The third bullet point.
Don't gain advantage being unseen by you. Oh, yeah. Lucky you. So you are still able to... I don't remember that being an alert. Hang on. Did they... Is that the... No, that's not how I spell that.
No, it's not. Not 2024.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. If my memory
You're good.
is terrible. I just completely lost roll 20.
No.
Quick, while he's gone.
Jesus, I spelled that 7 different times and didn't spell it right once. Yeah, it is just on that. I just don't remember it. Yeah, I have technical difficulties. Please hold. And we're back as this creature is going, or not creature, this individual is going to take a swing at Cyrus. He doesn't have advantage, but he is still going to crit Cyrus. As Cyrus, you get hit full in the back of the head with a mace, taking 8 bludgeoning damage.
Not fair. Alright, make concentration save.
Also, when you're concentrating, I need you to turn on the token that is a small blue book.
Got it.
I just turned it on for you so you know what it looks like. And you do not lose concentration. But that is it for them, which is going to bring us to the guy in the middle, who is going to attack Dorian with his spear. He is going to... No, he has advantage. He's still going to miss. And then he is going to use his... No, he's not going to do it this time. Which brings us to this guy, who is trying to fight with Molly, as they are going to try to push her aside and stab them. Molly is going to manage to dodge that as well, despite being blinded. Tortufu, you are the first one to react, as you are downstairs at the staircase. It will take you 30 feet to get to the top of the stairs.
Unfortunately, I gotta go through Memphis, so...
You don't have to. I'm telling you, that's just where I put you. It takes you 30 feet to get here. As you see 2 cloaked figures and a familiar-looking creep standing in front of Dorian's door. The door is currently open. You also see a beast who turns to look at you. As soon as they hear you thundering up the stairs, this guy runs off this direction before you get over there. And both of these two are rushing towards you, as is the beast.
Oh, you fuckers again? I thought you learned your lesson. And Tortufu is gonna rage. Rage damage. And he's gonna recklessly smash his hammer into the guy on the right. And I'm gonna turn on Great Weapon Master for this.
Gotcha.
Get smushed, please. Yes.
That is gonna hit. Actually,
Heal.
you don't have Great Weapon Master. That's a 13. That's gonna miss.
Wait, I thought I turned it on. Didn't it? Isn't it
You
on
don't
Mac?
have the -5. You turned on the damage, but not the attack modifier.
Yeah, it is.
I'm looking at it. You don't have it added in there.
But it's checked. I have it checked in the global attack modifier.
It didn't roll.
That's goddamn weird.
Turn it off and on again. It might have just been weird. So unfortunately, that is going to be a miss. That's a
Hold on,
13.
let me check.
See, now it happens.
There. Yeah. Damn, Great Weapon Master is awesome, but also it has annoying qualities.
Yes, it does. It's hard to use when you're low level.
Yeah.
But anything else from you? I think that's all
No,
of your
that's
actions. They'll bring us to Valtari as you hear the roar of Tortufu. Cyrus, you also see something, hear something roar outside.
For context, this is what it sounds like.
Soundboard warning.
I keep it very low, so.
So Valtari, what are you gonna do? You can hear
Yeah, she's gonna-
Tortufu's response. Takes you 30 feet to get there.
Oh, 30 feet?
Yep, because you're lower down.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well. Basically, we see a bunch
Actually, is that a window? Or is that an entrance? No, that you're fine. Okay, I just needed to make sure.
So we're seeing a bunch of cloaked cultist bastards again.
Yeah, and one of those creepy demon bear things.
Yep. Alright. Well. I am going to use. Can I finally use this? Because
You
the
sound way too excited.
we're finally fighting something humanoid.
Yep.
After I got this spell the last time we leveled up. So I am going to cast Crown of Madness on this cultist here adjacent from the monster.
Gosh, I think that's a wisdom save. Yep, wisdom save.
Yep.
That is going to be a 16, so that's going to be a save.
Damn it. And it's one of those where if it saves,
Save
it
or
does
suck.
nothing. Yep. Damn it. Alright. Yuck. Well, that took my action.
You've already used your movement, so all you have left is your bonus.
Yep. And since Mimfash is right behind me in turn order, I'm going to give Mimfash a bardic inspiration.
Gotcha. Mempach has been inspired. Hopefully he doesn't use the inspiration to talk to kids. I need to stop making that
And-
joke, I'm sorry, but...
Ouch. I'm good at
Also-
talking to kids.
Because I finally remembered, soundboard warning. Sorry.
Nice. That
Love
will
the
then
soundboard.
bring us to Mempach. It is 25 feet to get behind Tortuga.
Like to right here.
Yep.
And I can't go further. But
Unless
I
you dash.
do see. Oh. I do see these motherfuckers again. Oh my god. What are they doing back? I only see two. I can't get to that guy, can I?
Disadvantage.
Or swing at him. Well, you know, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and use one of my fancy schmancy moves. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon because if I can't get there, it can.
Nice. Have we
what
given
lo-
you a spiritual weapon yet?
No, this is very first opportunity to use it, actually.
Alrighty, what kind of spiritual weapon you got? Glaive? Sword?
It's shoot. I had a whole thing in my head until you said it. It's gonna be a mace, or warhammer, or like a little hammer, like I have.
I think that's one of the few things I don't actually have. Damn. Okay, I gotta go to the other one.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can use what you got for right now.
This is what I want. Morningstar or hammer?
Morningstar. Actually, no, hammer worked. Yeah.
Hammer!
Yeah. So we're gonna use that guy, and then we're gonna try to hit that guy that's right next to it.
Which one? There's two of them next to it. Left or right?
Oh, left.
That is gonna hit.
Sweet. Oh, that's a good start.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be a good hit.
That was my spell casting action, and I think that. Well, hold on a second.
That was
Well, that's
just your
actually a bonus action.
Yeah, you haven't used your main action.
Sweet.
You just can't cast leveled spells anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take a swing at this guy right here.
Gotcha. Disadvantage.
Said this. Yep. But I'm feeling good.
You probably also wouldn't have your shield on your arm; it would be on your back.
Ooh,
That is gonna miss,
not good.
unfortunately.
Rats. That would be it for me.
Alrighty. That's gonna bring us to this bear or this demon thing who's gonna come charging at Tortufu, lunge at him, and try to tear him to bits. He has advantage from Tortufu's Reckless. That's a 24 and an 18. Both of those are gonna hit. Even higher because they have flanking. Tortufu, you are gonna take 14 down to 7 damage. As it bites into your arm and starts trying to scratch through your shell.
Alright.
That is then going to bring us to this individual who is going to cast at Tortufu a ray of sickness with advantage. That is a 19 to hit. Tortufu, you are going to take 6 poison damage, and I need a Constitution save.
Alright. Take that down to 3. It's Constitution save. Boop. Failure.
You are now poisoned until the end of your next turn. No, until the end of his next turn. So you're going to be poisoned for a little bit. That is all up he's up to, as this individual is going to attack at Tortu. Actually, yeah. No, he's going to turn and move that way. Getting attacks of opportunity from Tortufu and Menfash.
Yeah. So whatever else I have to
Do
do.
note Reckless doesn't go for attacks of opportunity, so Tortufu, you still have...
I think, hold on, let me check something real quick.
We had to look it up recently. Reckless doesn't affect it. It only does it for the ones on your turn.
Can you use Bardic after you roll?
Yeah.
Or do you have to say it?
anything?
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Doing something
Yeah.
during this turn, so.
During this
Alright,
turn,
so
but your thing's against you till the start of your next turn. So.
Do I still have
I
Great
will
Weapon Master?
definitely Bardic on.
Yeah, you can still use Great Weapon Master. You think you can choose whether or not to use it. Menpash, you're still at disadvantage though, because you're attacking around a corner.
I'm gonna do it. 15.
15? That's a... Oh, you use Great Weapon, so it's a 9. Since you're poisoned and have disadvantage.
No. Oh, shit. I didn't know I had disadvantage.
That is going to be a 13 from Menpash, which is also going to miss.
Rats.
As he does manage to step away, as both Tortufu and Menpash attempt to stop him as he comes in fast at Valtari. You see a black blade come for your stomach. Where is his thing? That is a 23 to hit, as he's going to slam the blade into Valtari's stomach. It would do 5, but you find yourself vulnerable to this attack, dealing 10 damage.
Oh, no. Can I tell what kind of damage?
It's piercing.
Okay.
You've seen this kind of blade before. A certain rabbit had one like it.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was the necrotic damage from it that was affecting me.
Yeah, no, this one doesn't do necrotic, it's just piercing.
Oh, okay.
That brings us to this one, who's going to attack Dorian, as they are going to try to hit them with their mace. They're going to hit Dorian, dealing 4 damage. Which brings us to Molly. Molly's fighting in the dark. She's going to attack with her stiletto. She is going to miss both of her attacks, unfortunately. Which brings us to Dorian, as Dorian is going to continue to fight, doing his best to deal with the one in front of him. He actually manages to get one attack in, dealing 8 damage.
Hell yeah.
Brings us to Cyrus. You can also hear
Oh,
the
God.
sounds of fighting from outside.
Maybe we got more people coming. Cyrus is going to swing at the one in front of him with his longsword.
Gotcha. Disadvantage?
Just hold him back, Mr. Steele. You got this, you bastard.
That is going to hit. So
Don't.
why are you double rolling damage?
No, it rolled a critical on the thing and auto roll damage
It
for
didn't.
that.
It didn't
So half
auto
the
crit. It didn't. Oh, was the because it didn't crit.
yeah. I know, no. The D20 on here was crit and then a low
Hang
roll.
on.
It showed me.
How did you get a 16? You rolled a 6 and a 5.
Why did I get a 16?
It's rolling 2d20 plus 5, not 2d20. And it's not rolling advantage, it's rolling 2 dice. That's a miss.
That was weird. All right. I was just double checking. Okay, yeah, no, that's a miss.
I don't know what's going on with that, because that's not rolling advantage.
Yeah.
That's adding everything together.
Yeah, that was weird. All right.
Okay. So yeah, that's 11, which unfortunately misses as he blocks the blow again.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
He's gonna try and get out of the fucking darkness a bit. Fucking yeah, he's just gonna
Roll me
move
an
over there.
acrobatics.
Beautiful. Do I have disadvantage on it or just roll?
It's just normal roll as you slam in, as you try to run that way, slamming into the couch you were sitting on earlier and crashing to the ground, falling prone.
Yeah. Shit.
Anything else from you?
I'll use whatever movement I got left to stand up if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me. Oh shit! Don't go this way.
That is going to bring us to Nelly and Sir Fluffington, who are surging past and joining the battle. They're not leaving Valtari to fight alone, as Nelly is going to draw her dagger and try to stab this guy in the shins. Nelly is going to suddenly start glowing gold. As you see the blade redirects and slams into his gut. Nelly does... That is going to be that. Nelly, where's your sheet?
I have a question before you leave Nellie's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Does she seem to be in pain because of the glowing like normal?
A little bit. She doesn't seem to be holding it back. She is forcing it into her blade, and it slams into this guy's stomach for 11 damage.
Jesus Christ, Nellie. Val still, however, is going to curse and tell Nellie to stay away from the fight.
You see, as this is going on, Sir Fluffington, however, is joining the fight as well, and using Nellie's help action, as she is using a bonus action to help. He has advantage, and he is going to get a 22 to deal 5 damage. And rip this guy's feet out from under him. As this guy slams to the ground in front of you, Valtari. That brings us to this guy who's fighting Cyrus. He's going to try to make an attack. He doesn't have advantage. He still manages to crit again, as Cyrus, you're not ready for it, as you take another lump to the back of the head, taking 10 damage. Bludgeoning.
Fuck.
That is the second crit that guy's rolled.
You roll my con save on my spell. I dropped it,
That is going
finally.
to break your concentration as this guy is going to try to stab down at Dorian. Stab. That is going to be a hit, dealing 4 damage to Dorian. Which brings us to this individual over here, who is going to try to kick Molly over, because she's getting annoying. He is going to manage to shove Molly to the ground, and he is going to step over and start rifling through the desk. Tortufu, you can still hear the sounds of fighting in the room.
The door is smashed open, right?
Yeah, it's open. It's not smashed.
From my
it's just open.
From my vantage, can I see the fact that it's real super dark in there, like unnaturally dark?
You can see the swirling darkness, yes. It almost looks like a portal.
Tortufa's gonna put. I think Tortufa will be able to put 2 and 2 together because he's seen this guy before. He probably knows this guy's the magic man. He's probably doing some weird shit.
He did just hit you with a ray of sickness.
Yeah. So Tortufu is gonna pull out a javelin and whip it at the magic man.
Disadvantage.
I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay, so you're rolling normal.
Yeah, because I think with the reckless, let me turn off Great Weapon Master. Yeah, with my giant Path of the Giant, I think that counts, right? Yeah.
Roll Path of the Giants? I think it does, but roll to double check.
Giants Havoc. I can use my rage damage on ranged attacks.
Which is not your reckless.
Yeah, so I think it'll just be disadvantage.
Yeah, just at disadvantage.
Come on, Javelin, don't fuck with me.
You see it bounces off a magic shield.
Damn.
Hey, but you're
I'm
not
gonna-
reckless.
But I'm gonna call out. He's doing something weird in the room with Dorian. Get him!
That's Tortufu! Find that mage, Tortufu! You hear from Dorian.
Okay.
Monster.
Monster. Who said monster?
You don't know whose voice that is, but anything else from Tortufu?
No. I can't push past these guys, so.
Nope. That'll bring us to Valtari.
Also, whenever an unknown voice says monster, Valtari is going to pipe up. That is Tortufu, and he is very kind. And then she is going to turn to the mage in front of her, and
He's currently on the ground.
yeah.
Sir Fluffington's got his leg.
I don't think
I'm
these guys are good mages, are they?
They
rogue guys?
stab people.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the person in front of me. I'm going to use my once a day hunter's mark on the guy in front of me.
Gotcha.
Oh, wasn't I supposed to roll Constitution for the poison?
No, it just ends at the start of his turn.
Okay.
Whenever. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Okay. Okay. And I am going to attack with my rapier.
Okay.
Do I get advantage since he's
Yep.
prone? I can't remember.
You
Okay,
do indeed.
wonderful. Whee! Hey.
You don't even need it. You're going to hit him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to be 16, 22, 23 damage. Because that's going to kill him outright.
Damn.
Alright. I'm going to stay where I'm at, so I'm not in the line of too close. That was my action and my bonus action, and no movement, so that's the end of my turn.
You can see Nelly looks like she wants to charge to help assistance with Tortufu. If you want to tell her to stop now this time.
Nelly, please don't get too close. I don't want you in danger.
She looks at her dagger, just like, but I have to stab.
We should give one of these daggers to these cultist daggers to Nelly.
I know I started. No, actually, Seoza started this. Why are we arming my child?
They're a vicious little munchkin, and it's adorable and fearsome at the same time.
Yeah, valid. All right. But yeah, that's my turn.
Memphis.
I can squeeze like my Tortufu to get to right there, right?
It takes you. You have to go up into Tortufu's square, so 10 feet to get through him, but another 5 feet to get out. But you can get through him.
Would that give that little monster their attack of opportunity going through there?
And while you're in
Crap.
Tortufu's square, it has advantage against you. But
Okay,
you could also
well,
just
I'm
go
still-
onto the other side where your hammer is, and nobody gets attack opportunities there.
Yeah, can't you move
It's
your
a
hammer
what?
whenever you want?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to move it,
Yeah.
I think. But you can share your square with your hammer.
And it won't get an attack of opportunity?
Correct. Because you don't leave at start range.
Well, that's interesting. I will do that. I'll go up here. I need to get. Oh my God, what's happening up in this room? So I go there. As I go past Tortufu, I lay a hand on him, and I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him to get rid of that poison condition he has.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action on that guy again.
Gotcha. Roll
With-
for it.
Yep. No whammies. Oh, that looks like a whammy.
It's gonna hit.
Oh, yay.
10 damage. He is bloodied.
And that will be it for me.
Out of curiosity, does a spiritual weapon, if it's across from you, like on the opposite side, would that be
No.
an advantage? That would be an interesting little hack.
Faith is not a creature. But the creature, it wants to eat Tortufu, so it's gonna try to eat Tortufu.
No advantage this time.
That is a 17 and 11, so bite is gonna hit, dealing 4 piercing down to 2.
Starting to miss my shield. Why did I let you guys convince me to get a hammer? Oh wait, because it's fun.
Because you do a lot of damage. As this guy is going to cast another spell of sickness at Tortufu. That's going to miss. That brings us to this individual who's dead, which brings us to this one who's going to try to kill Dorian as much as he can. He is going to hit Dorian, doing 9 damage. Brings us to Molly. Molly's going to roll onto her feet and try to jump onto this guy from behind with her stiletto. She is going to manage to hit one of them, dealing 5 damage. But she has disadvantage, so she can't do that. Which brings us to Dorian. Dorian is still trying to hold the ground here as much as he can with you, Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
As he is going to shoot, missing both his rapier shots, but you hear the shot of a crossbow and an ouch as he hits the guy in front of him with the crossbow. The hand crossbow he's holding. Cyrus.
Yes, I just got this. He's gonna go for the lady who keeps hitting him in the back of the head. Shit hurts. Disadvantage.
Also, it looks like you're under half, so we need to put the health marker on you.
Yeah, about I'm under half.
That is going to be a miss. As you
Okay.
catch the feeling of armor against your blade.
Someone get rid of the darkness!
We're working on it.
Anything else from Cyrus?
That's it.
That brings us to this guy who's fighting with Memphis. He's going to go for a stab. That is going to hit Memphis. Memphis, you are going to take a total of 12 damage, as you also are vulnerable to the piercing from his blade. It brings us to Nelly. Nelly looks up at you, Valtari, upset that she can't go help, scoops up the dagger from the dropped guy and yeets it. So she can stay where she is.
Baltari's gonna pat her on the head and go, "We will work on getting you a crossbow so you can help from afar."
And you see it sheathe in gold and catch the guy directly in the face.
Holy shit!
Give me a second, I need to roll some damage. As Nelly is doing 31 damage as you see a gout of blood come out of this guy's eye and he hits the ground.
Jesus Christ, my child.
So we need to buy Nelly like a whole bunch of gifts and just make sure she's very happy to be with us.
Nelly has double crit, effectively.
Funny, I've been double crit effectively.
Also, Tortufu, you say that as though that is not Valtari's plan already.
As Memphis, the guy slams to the ground, his partner's knife in his face.
People looks back like, good job.
That was convenient. Way to go.
It was all for encouraging Nelly to release the beast.
I mean, how many people has she seen as like actually end herself? I mean, like, is this not like a part of like what she expects?
Yeah. That's going to bring us to Mr. Crit Happy over here, who's going to try to hit Cyrus over here. Is he going to get a third one? No, but he's still going to hit. That's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage against Cyrus.
Cyrus ain't having a good time.
No, he's not. So I realized
7?
fucking... Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's...
It's alright. I can do this all day.
That is going to bring us to the guy with the spear who's trying to bring down Dorian. He is going to lash out with his spear. He is going to get a crit against Dorian, dealing 8 damage. Dorian's not looking good, not that anybody can tell. Which brings us to this guy, who is going to be fighting with Molly, who's on his back, as he is going to attempt to throw her off. He's going to fail horribly. Tortufu.
Alright, Tortufu is gonna duck and weave, go around here, go over here. He's gonna pretend to swing at the beast, but in actuality, his arm is gonna stretch out and smack the wizard recklessly with his hammer. Because I'm raging, which means my range is 10 feet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna Great Weapon Master that shit. Come on, don't fuck with me, please. Yeah!
You're gonna hit?
Crit! Feel the pain!
That's 18, 20, 30 damage.
Yeah.
Feel
He
the
needs to make
pain!
a DC 15 concentration check.
I want to use a hero point to give him disadvantage on that.
Alrighty, he still gets a 17, which means he holds his concentration.
Motherfucker!
It's a good fucking hit, though.
Oh, goddamn meteoric. You can see the happiness on my face from that.
Anything else from Tortuga?
No, that's it for Tortuga.
That brings us to Veltari.
Alright, Valtari is going to use her bonus action to change Hunter's Mark from the downed enemy to the mage with concentration.
Gotcha.
And she's going to switch from her rapier to her crossbow. And then try and shoot the motherfucker in the face. No longer advantage, just regular. I almost clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
That is going to hit. Gonna deal
And I would
10
also like to,
damage.
yeah, I'd also like to do hero point for disadvantage on his const save.
He is going to lose it on that one.
Yes.
He is
Good job.
instead of the 18,
Yeah,
he got a
good job.
4,
Finally.
which
I can
stops the
see.
darkness. As you
Thank
see,
you.
Cyrus, you and Dorian are both pretty fucked up. And there's also no sign of the
And
guy
I-
that disappeared.
And I can now see in that room, and I can see Molly and Dorian now, correct?
Yeah, you can see Dorian. Molly's in the back getting flung around by this guy because she has her arms around the back of his neck and is trying to ram her dagger into his neck.
So I can't see Molly, or I can?
Oh, you can. She's in the air.
Okay. In which case, Valtari is going to yell shit and ask, basically, oh, wait, no, I have my hunter's mark on him. Fuck me. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Might not be the smartest thing, but I can still see the guy, so that'll be Valtari's turn.
Mempesh!
I am going to move. Can I move? Oh, I can move it. Move my weapon, all right. Actually, I'm going to move right there. Because I need to get it back. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to take a little jab at him with that.
You all move for advantage? Oh,
What you say?
Oh, I thought you were going to attack the beast.
Nope. That is going to hit with spiritual weapon.
And then we're going to go with that damage.
Okay.
And then for the beast that's standing next to me, I'm going to cast a level 1 guiding bolt at him.
Do you remember guiding bolts and melees will be a disadvantage? And if you move
Oh,
down, you
yeah,
get flanking,
you're
which is
correct.
a +2 to hit.
You are correct. Well, then I'm just going to take a swing at him with my big old hammer then.
Okay. You gonna do it from where you're standing? Yep.
I can hit him now,
That's
right?
gonna hit.
And then I'm going to do some damage.
That is going to be... Are you doing it one-handed or two-handed? You don't actually have your shield on for once.
Oh, good point. I don't. I didn't have that on my AC checked off.
You're fine.
We'll do that two-handed if I'm not holding my shield.
Unfortunately, it does a little bit less damage this time, but still.
Yeah.
You managed to hit. Yeah, I think that's it for you, other than your movement. Where are you going?
Yep.
You just staying there?
Yeah, I'm staying here.
We've been slowly hinting at you to move so toward people that's flanking. Sorry, I lost my patience.
The creature is going to attack Tortufu, taking advantage of the advantage, taking both hits, dealing a total of 14 down to 7 damage to Tortufu.
Alright. Let's see here. 7.
This guy's gonna back up a little bit far. Nope, he proved you have reach. He's gonna stay right the fuck there. He's gonna try to hit Tortufu again with another spell, taking advantage. He does manage to get that hit, dealing 16 poison damage to Tortufu.
God damn.
And I need a Constitution save.
Alright, 1 second. And bloodied. Okay, so Constitution save. There we go.
Oh, that's gonna save. You're not poisoned.
E.
Well, that's going to bring us to this guy, who can now see just fine. Well, he could already see just fine, but Dorian can now see it's fine, so he doesn't have advantage anymore, so he's going to try to hit him. Still manages to crit the hell out of Dorian, dealing 11 damage. As Dorian is not looking good. Brings us to Molly. Molly is still on this guy's back, trying to kill him. She doesn't have disadvantage anymore, so she is going to carefully aim her blade. She's going to manage to get a hit. He is going to then try to stab him again. Also going to hit. She's going to do 17, 21 damage to this guy as he collapses under the blade as the blade pierces through the center of his neck. As both of them fall to the ground behind the desk. Dorian is still trapped fighting alongside you, Cyrus, and kind of can't really go anywhere. So he is going to take a multitude of attacks against the guy in front of him. He is not going to catch a single one, however. Unfortunate for Dorian. Brings us to Cyrus.
Dorian's not looking good. Cyrus is going to make his way back. Dorian. Not yet. He will use 15 points of lay on hands to heal him up 15.
Gotcha.
And then Cyrus will tap his shield, being able to see everything clearly. And he's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Gotcha. Which is concentration and magic shield. Anything else?
That's it.
That's going to bring us to this guy who's dead, which is going to bring us to Nelly, who wants to charge at things, but they have to stay with Althari. That's going to bring us to this guy, who is going to attack at Cyrus. I think that's going to hit. Yep, you only got 18 right now. That is going to hit for 6 bludgeoning.
AC is 20 right now with Shield of Faith.
Your AC is 16 because you don't have your shield on. So the plus 2 brings it to an 18. And that's on your back, remember?
Okay, I got you.
Because you were sitting down, so you never took your shield out. So you don't have your shield modifier, so you just have your armor, which I think is a 16. So adding Shield of Faith brings you to an 18. Because it takes a full standard action to don a shield.
Oh.
So that is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage against Cyrus and a Constitution save. Keep your Shield of Faith. You managed to keep your Shield of Faith. Brings us to this guy, who's going to continue to try to beat down Dorian. He is going to crit Dorian for 19 damage, which is going to pierce his stomach, and Dorian's going to go down. He is then going to call for both of the people next to him to make attacks against you. Using both of their reactions. That is a 17 and a 10, so both of those are going to miss due to Shield of Faith. Brings us to this guy who's dead, which brings us to Tortufu.
Alright, Tortufu is going to turn back around towards the beast, because why the hell not? He's sick of this beast biting on his ass. He's going to swing on him recklessly.
That is going to be a 9, so it's going to miss.
Yeah. And I'll have inspiration, so alright, let's do it.
Eltari.
Yellow.
You see Dorian go down.
Oh shit. In that case, Val is going to yell at Tortufu and Minfash, to finish off the mage, and she is going to... I have to be careful on how I move, or I might enter one of theirs attack of opportunity range. That's why I'm trying to
If you
figure this out.
stand next to them, they'll be in their range, but they can't attack them when they get close. They have to, unless they have sentinel. Or
Yeah,
well,
no,
unless
the
you-
thing is that I'm pretty sure if I move here, then this one in the middle will get what if I move over here. That's what I'm
yeah.
talking
So
about.
if you move up one and then all the way to the left, you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. 15, 30. Okay, just enough. And I will use a level 2 cure wounds on Dorian.
Okay. Hunter's Mark damage. Plus damage.
I'm sorry.
10 to heal. It's fine. He gets 10, and he is no longer dying, but he is prone down there.
Yep. And I will give... After Memphash, who of this party is next? It is Molly. Okay. I will give Molly a bardic inspiration.
Gotcha.
As well as saying along the lines of, long time no see.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Memphash!
Um,
You saw Veltari and Nelly charge into the room.
yeah. I don't want to leave Tartuffu out here by himself. That's my boy. And he's hurt. Rats. Well, let's see if we can finish these guys off. I'm going to move this here. We're going to take a crack at this little monster and see if we can finish this guy off.
Gotcha.
Roll. Good.
That is going to hit.
Nice.
6 damage.
And then I'm going to follow it up. The old Warhammer 1-2.
Move down 1 square.
Please.
That's going
Why?
to hit.
Thank you. Oh, catharsis right there.
Wait, I don't get flanking for being up here?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I thought I did.
No, that's what we were
Sorry.
telling you.
Sorry.
You're fine. But that's going to hit. Do me some damage. 8 damage, which is going to bloody it. As you bring it down hard on its ass, it yelps. Anything else from
And that will
Memphash?
me.
This creature's going to continue to try to eat Tortufu. It wants turtle soup today. It's going for it.
It is a delicacy.
That is a 25 and a 17. Both of those hit. That is going to be a total of 12 damage down to 6.
Alright.
As this guy's going to try to shoot you in the back again.
Goddamn back shooting son of a bitch.
On, roll the attack, please. It's going to be an 18 for 7 poison damage. I need another con save. You are actually going to fail that. 'Cause I don't think you have advantage on con saves.
I don't, just strength.
Yeah. So you are going to become poisoned again.
God damn.
And you're going to take 7 poison damage.
Alright.
Brings us to this guy, who is going to try to take advantage of Dorian still being on the ground to try to beat the crap out of him. He has advantage, but Dorian manages to roll out of the way. Which brings us to Molly. Molly is going to be running this way, using double action to get all the way over here. Jumping over the desk, jumping off Valtari's shoulder, landing behind him, getting flanking with Cyrus, and attacking the guy there.
Hell
She's
yeah.
gonna make her stabs. She's gonna pull a crit. That is going to be... Her second attack misses, though. So that's 7, 20, 25 damage against this guy right here. He's still standing, but bloodied. Brings us to Dorian. Dorian is going to push himself to his feet, join the attacks, and try to bring down the guy before him. He is going to hit 2 of those, one with the rapier, one with the crossbow. Dishing out... Oh, I forgot to roll this for Dorian. Dorian, I've been chipping you with damage, buddy. Not bad. As that is going to be 17, 22 damage from Dorian. As this guy on the left is going to fall to the double blows. Bringing us to Cyrus as they are turning to help you.
Oh, finally. Cyrus is going to once again strike the motherfucker that hit him twice with a crit.
Gotcha.
No more disadvantage. $16 to hit.
That is unfortunately going to miss, as he manages to block it with his armor and shield. Now that you can see him and get a good look, looks like he's wearing chainmail and has a shield. They are heavily armored.
Was donning the bonus action or action?
Donning your shield? Donning's a standard action.
Okay.
Which is why I don't think you have it on.
I'm fine.
Is that it for
That's
you?
it for my turn.
Alright.
Yep.
That brings us to Nelly. Nelly's in range. Nelly's close. She could stay next to Valtari and still help, but she's gonna go charging this guy. As
Valtari can't even get mad at her because she's listening to Valtari still.
Also,
Fat
Fluffington's
loophole.
gonna try to attack. That's gonna miss, however. That is gonna bring us to Nelly. Nelly's gonna get another crit. That is the 3rd crit from Nelly.
Jesus Christ!
I swear to God, this kid's like a goddamn honey badger. She just rips things apart and doesn't give a fuck.
Actually, no. That one doesn't have the armor class. Sir Fluffington hits 2. Sir Fluffington does 6 damage. He needs a save. He's gonna keep his feet, so Nelly's still gonna do her. Nelly is gonna do 12, 14, 18, 21 damage. Which is going to bloody this guy. Brings us to this one, who still wants Cyrus, because apparently they've got a beef. He's trying to hit him with the mace again. He's gonna crit fail. So he's gonna miss terribly, which brings us to this guy, who's still gonna try to bring down Dorian. Attacking with the spear. He's gonna miss. He's gonna use his friend's reaction to try to attack Cyrus again. Who's gonna manage to hit that time with a 21, dealing 4 damage to Cyrus. Need another concentration save. See if you can keep Shield of Faith. You are unfortunately going to lose Shield of Faith. Tortufu.
Alright, I am going to recklessly attack the beast, and I'm going to use a hero point to change my normal to an advantage.
That wouldn't do that, because you just get advantage, you can't stack advantage. Recklessing already gives you advantage.
Yeah, but don't I have disadvantage from poisoning?
Yeah, so giving yourself another thing of advantage won't do anything.
Oh, so I just have normal.
Yeah. So you don't have to use
Damn.
that.
Okay. I thought that would work. Okay, so Gallagher comes swinging.
That is going to be a 18, which is going to hit 20 because of flanking.
And what about the Great Weapon Master?
Oh no, that's normal, so that's going to be 13, 15. So that's going to hit.
15. And I swing and I hit and I do
21 damage, which is enough to kill them.
excellent. I'm gonna look at Memphis. You got the wizard guy?
Tortufu. Great Weapon Master lets you make a bonus action attack if you kill something.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to run in there and hopefully kill something.
Yeah, you can also do it to the mage standing next to you.
True. All right, Tortufu is going to run around this guy. Like, hold on, come on, dip, and swang on him too.
Gotcha.
I don't
Go
think
for
great.
it.
I don't think Great Weapon Master works for the bonus action hit, does
Yeah,
it?
it does. It still works.
Ooh. Normal hit coming. Come on.
That is going to be, unfortunately, like an 8, so that's going to miss.
Yeah.
Baltari!
Okie dokie. Even though, if I cannot see the creature being affected by my hunter's mark, would I, based on the spell, know if they?
Yeah, because you'd feel it. You'd be able to move it.
Okay, so
They're still on.
because I don't know. Okay, that's what I thought, but I want to make sure.
Tortufu and then they're trying to crush him.
Yep. Why do you keep doing that, you weird little thing? Sorry.
Things gotta be a thing.
You weird little skeleton boy.
Shitty boy.
No, what's going on is my Roll20 sheet keeps trying to make a duplicate of the sleep spell for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed that Roll20 does that too. Like, it makes duplicates of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens from time to time.
Yep.
I got-
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out. I think I'm going to.
Woman's got duplicates of, like, all this shit for some reason.
I think I'm going to cash Tasha's on the non-bloodied motherfucker
Gotcha.
in the room.
There's
It
a wisdom. DC 14. He is going to fail.
Yes.
As he falls
And I know that I
prone.
lose concentration on Hunter's Mark with that one.
Great. But he is now somewhat out of the fight. Anything else from Baltari?
I will give Dorian a bardic.
Gotcha. That will bring us to meme page.
Move my old weapon right here. And we're going to start with a good smacking of that. See what happens. Probably nothing good with that roll.
That's gonna miss.
And then, because my friend Tortufu seems a little hurt, I'm going to cast a level 1 healing word at him. And do that.
Thank you.
You get 6 HP back.
Dankeschön.
And then that would be it for me.
You don't want to maybe
Actually, no.
move. There you go.
Yes. Let's get there.
You see this individual reaches out for Tortufu. Oh. Uh-oh. That's, okay. Please don't kill Tortufu outright. Please don't kill him.
Oh no.
You
'Cause
see?
He's casting a 2nd level inflict wounds, and he just crit.
Oh god,
Oh,
no.
good. Turtle's dead.
See?
That is going to be a total of 58 necrotic damage. He's not instant dead. He's just unconscious.
Oh my. Thank
That's a
fuck.
lot of damage.
Thank God for my 66 health points.
I was just sitting there. Don't kill the turtle. Don't kill the turtle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I would be devastated. I love Tortufu.
As Tortufu slams into the ground as he turns to deal with you, Medvash.
Oh, this is fun.
This guy's dead. This brings us to Molly. Molly is going to dance to give Cyrus flanking, and they are going to attack as well. That is Nelly, not Molly. Whoop, whoop. Jeez,
Yes,
how many crits am I going to roll tonight?
As long as they're on
Another one
our
for
side.
Molly. That is going to be Both of those are going to hit due to flanking with Cyrus. It's going to be 6,
You're welcome.
14, 15, 20, 31 damage from Molly over there. Which is going to kill that guy. Freeing Cyrus up to deal with his fucker over there. Dorian's going to look to you. You want him or you want a hand?
They might have info. They're incapacitated now. Tie them up.
He's going to reach behind the desk and make grab manacles, put his blade down, and start manacling this guy. Cyrus, but you also see some rope hanging nearby.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some rope. I was like, do I have manacles or rope in my thing? Yeah. I'm gonna grab something and start helping them bind them up.
Fair enough. That guy's fucked. Nelly
Yeah.
can't go anywhere, so Nelly's gonna come over here hang out with Altari. But this guy is laughing his ass off, so he has a wisdom save to try to break. Nope.
Yeah. Also, you kind of brought a dead body along with me.
That's fine. Tartufu, I need your death save.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's see here. Let me. Oh, gotta remember to turn on 2GM. And boop.
Gotcha. Valtari?
Okay. Valtari is going to.
Can I get a perception
run.
check?
Yep. Let me do that real quick. Perception. Fuck me.
Nope.
I'm going to use my MVP.
Okay. Valtari?
Yeah.
The roars of Tortufu have stopped.
Oh, okay.
But you still
yeah, I
hear
was.
the fighting.
Yeah. She was already gonna go out there and check since they were. Damn
Turtle
it.
down! Turtle down!
All right. I think that's as far as I can. Oh, okay. I still have a few more
You've
feet.
gone 20 feet.
Yep. And he's in 30 feet of range, so that's fine. I am going to. You know what? Let me see if I can actually make this of use. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the mage.
Fair.
Is the token icon how they actually look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, this guy's bloody. I don't know when he got bloody,
Okay.
but he is.
Okay.
Maybe it was when I smashed him with the hammer.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. She is going to yell, your spells are as rotten as your looks, you dumb bitch.
It's gonna fail to be damage.
Hell yeah.
You know what's real funny?
No.
For the second time?
No. No. No, CC,
And
no.
that brings us to the end of the combat. But as we end the combat and that guy up there is being tied up, that is where we're going to end it for tonight so we can get involved in all the questioning next week. So, for our new players, I thank you for joining us. For our old players, I'm glad to have you back. And for everybody listening in, I thank you for joining us, and I hope you come back next week to see what kind of mess is going on in Baldur's Gate. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.
For stealing glory.